Hey guys, Jack here. Today, I'm going to be talking about Genshin Impact, the newest game on the market. I'll be sharing my personal experience with it, and if it's actually a good game or not. It's completely free, and it's on PC, iOS smartphones, and the PS4. Having just released, there might be a couple bugs in this game, and a couple things going forward might be subject to change. And if you do like the video, consider subscribing, as 27% of you aren't subscribed yet. I'm currently at 43 subscribers, and I want to get to 50 by the end of the week. With that out of the way, please enjoy the video. To start things off, let's play the PC version of the game, as I don't own the PS4 version and I much prefer the mouse and keyboard anyway. When I first loaded up the game and got through the first cutscene, I picked a character and was then greeted to a lovely beach with the most beautiful cel-shaded graphics ever. The cel shading with the beautiful game engine, lighting and shadows, not to mention the water, everything looks so smooth. The more I started to play, the more it reminded me of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. While this might be seen as a bad thing, because you could argue that it's ripping the same graphics from Breath of the Wild, people have stated this. This is not the first cel-shaded game on the market. In my personal opinion, it may be just as good as Breath of the Wild, or probably better. Because the game is so well optimised, you don't have to actually have a good PC to play this, it just helps for better FPS and a smoother gameplay. As well as being on PlayStation, the game is also available for iOS smartphones. In this segment of the video, I'm going to be talking about the movement and the combat system. These core elements are what defines the gameplay. But not only that, there is actually customization, which you may not know, but you can actually customize your team and what weapons they use and what abilities they can use quite extensively, more than I thought you would be able to in this game, and also the extensive story of the game. So, now, let's talk about the combat. When you first start the game, you're given your main character and a standard sword and attack. As you progress, you're given a tornado attack. These abilities give you a wider range of combat, meaning you can actually fight in more ways than one, and makes the combat feel much more energetic and alive. My favourite character in the game is actually Lisa. She can create some really amazing electricity fields around herself, and it actually does immense damage to enemies. I love using her for combos and stuff. So, for example, if I create a big circle of electricity around myself, I can then switch to my main character, which will create a lightning tornado, which will do so much damage to enemies. It's untrue, very satisfying, very fun to use. This is what makes the combat so good in this game, and it makes it feel so fresh. Because it's so satisfying to use and combine with all the other elements, it makes the game feel really nice to play. Now, let's talk about the movement. The moveset we are given is very simple but very effective. We start off with just a normal 360 movement that we are normally accustomed to in most open world games. We're later given a wind glider. This glider gives us the ability to fly from tall mountains and lakes, traversing through the harsh terrain, much more interesting and fun. This glider is a great addition to the game, but it hasn't come without its controversy. The glider is apparently a rip-off of Breath of the Wild's glider. But in my opinion, taking a great idea and putting it into a different game doesn't have to be such a bad thing. Without the glider in the game, it would be a lot more boring because you'd need the glider. It means you can move from point A to point B much quicker, and it just makes the game more fun with the glider. You need it in such an open map. So we've got to the third part of the video, the conclusion. This is basically the end of the video, so I'm just going to give you my thoughts on the game and fill in some answers that you might be asking. So, yes, the game is free, so should you play it? Definitely, 100%. Give it a go. It's on loads of different consoles, PlayStation, PC, even bloody phone, you know? Like, this game is on a phone, it's massive, that's crazy to me. But yes, you should play this game. It's open world, it's very much like Breath of the Wild, though it's not a direct clone or copy, as a lot of people have been stating. Those people have not played the game to the extent that I have. This is a very deep, very awesome game with amazing mechanics, and it doesn't even compare to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is an amazing game. This is much different. It's different, right? If you like Breath of the Wild though, you will love this. But yeah, this game's amazing and I'm loving it so far, and exploring the map is just great. So if you enjoyed my video, then please remember to like and subscribe. Click the bell icon for more updates, and I also stream on Twitch as well, so check me out there as well when I'm streaming, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye, happy travels gamers.
What the fucking shout you down the mic for? Playing your fucking mouth, mate. I'm a grown man. You sent me a message first, yeah? I live in Smethwick, Birmingham. If you want the fucking brawl, come down Smethwick, Hospitality. I'll come out of my house and I'll break your fucking legs.